Morning children, you already studied the transportation human beings. Today we are going to study the transportation in plants. How the transportation in plants takes place? See, the plants need carbon dioxide for the photosynthesis and also other minerals. See, the minerals are taken by the roots. Roots are in directly contact with the soil. The roots are always contact with the soil. So, the roots can absorb all the minerals essential for the plants. Carbon dioxide is needed for the photosynthesis. So, the carbon dioxide, minerals, water and all these things to be transported in the plants. How the transportation is done? Root absorbs minerals from the soil and the leaves absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. If the distance between soil contacting organs and the chlorophyll containing organs are small, that means if the distance between soil contacting organ, the distance between the roots and the leaves are small, that is in the case of the small plants, energy and raw materials can easily distributed to all parts of the plant body. But if the distance become larger, so that these substances to be transported to the longer distance, that means in tall plants, this diffusion energy is not only needed. So that a proper transportation system is therefore essential in such situation. I think you understood. If the distance between the roots and the leaves are small, that is in the case of the small plant, diffusion is essential for the transportation. But if the distance between the soil and the leaves is large, that means in larger plants, another energy system is needed there. Energy needs differ between different body designs. Plants do not move and the plant bodies have dead cells in many tissues. As a result, plants need low energy needs and can use relatively slow transport system. Do you understand? See, the plants need only a small amount of energy and most of the tissues are dead in plants, so that they need low energy system. So, there is a question there, why plants have slow transporting system? As they need low energy, the transportation system should be very low. Plants transport system will move energy source from leaves and from raw materials from the roots. There are two pathways, there are two tissues. That tissues is known as the xylem and the phloem tissue. These are the conducting tissue in the plants, xylem and the phloem tissue. So, the water is transported by the xylem and the food prepared by the leaves is transported by the phloem. So, the two transporting system in plants are xylem and phloem. Xylem transport water and the phloem transport the food prepared by the leaves. First we can study the transportation of water. In xylem tissues, there are vessels and tracheids. So, the xylem tissues consist of vessels and the tracheids. They transport water from the roots to the different parts of the body. So, these are interconnected, these tissues, the xylem tissues. There is a continuous system of water conducting channels, so that it can reach all the parts of the body. At the roots, the cells are in contact with the soil and it is actively take up the ions. This creates a difference in the concentration of the ions between the roots and the soil. The roots are always in contact with the soil, so they are absorbing some ions so that this creates a difference in the concentration of the ions between the roots and the cell. Water therefore moves into the root system from the soil to eliminate this difference. Do you understand? See, the roots are always in contact with the soil. So, the roots absorb minerals from the soil. This creates a difference in the concentration of the ions between the roots and the soil. Therefore, water moves into the root from the soil to eliminate the difference. This means that there is a steady movement of water into the root xylem, creating a column of water difference, and that push upward. This is the effect of root pressure. Okay, thank you.